Hey guys, I'm just cleaning up the kitchen this afternoon. I was just putting everything away and trying to sort everything and get everything organized and tidy. This was right after lunch, and I just wanted to make sure that I got everything all set up in the kitchen so that this afternoon, when things get crazy and chaotic, I'm not trying to organize everything with the kids under my feet. At this point, they were watching a show or playing and keeping themselves busy, so I just wanted to get as much done as I could before we went outside. This was my little one coming saying she wanted a snack, so after I'd put a few things away, I went and got them some goldfish, I think it was. Anyway, it just really helps to reset halfway through the day, so come supper time, I don't have all the stuff from the morning and all the stuff from lunch that I'm trying to figure out and trying to organize, because I feel like that's just such a headache when the whole day is just sitting on the kitchen counter and then you have to do dinner as well. I believe at this point this day, I was home by myself and my husband was working a late shift. So I'll do this a couple times through the day where I'll just take 10 or 15 minutes and I'll just get as much cleaned up as I possibly can. I just feel like if I leave everything until dinner and it's just me doing bedtime and bath time and everything with the kids, it's just so chaotic come later afternoon, and I'd much rather it be as calm as possible. I've gotten into a routine when he's working that it's so much easier if I can just keep on top of things. Plus, after this, we had spent the rest of the day outside, so when I come back inside, it just makes it so much easier that I don't have to have chaos around me and I can just pick up the clutter and deal with it now and then just go outside and not worry. So I put everything away. I make sure I go through the living room and in the kids' rooms and I get any dishes that need to be put away, wash those, put stuff in the dishwasher, make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Sometimes I'll get the kids at this point to pick up all their stuff, especially if they're just sitting in the living room anyway. It just makes it easier to give them 5 minutes on a timer, and then they can go pick up all their stuff, and it just makes it so much easier if I can get them involved as well and then I'm not doing it all by myself. Here I'm just washing some dishes, whatever was left over. And then I think after this I was just clearing the table and wiping everything down, trying to make sure that everything looked good. And like I said, this is a pretty typical day. I usually will halfway through the day, unless we're outside all day, which rarely happens because if my husband's home and he's outside with the kids, they'll typically come in for 20 minutes or half an hour, clean everything up, and then go back outside. Because it really is, once they come inside around 4 o'clock, it makes it just crazy if I have to clean up the whole house and then get dinner ready, because they're usually right under my feet. So I'll wipe everything down and I'll organize everything, like I said, and it just really is nice to walk back into. Also, I was going to go out and feed the pigs and the chickens and everything after this, so I'll show that at the end of the video. But yeah, just me doing a daily reset, I guess you could call it, to kind of help things run a little more smoothly. So here I am just wiping down the table and the bench, getting everything sticky off of it and anything from the lunch that the kids had. And then I'm going to restock some of my flour. I always buy the Costco bags of flour just because I do make a lot of stuff from scratch. So the more flour I have, the better. And I have this little container that my mom actually gave me, and it fits this Costco size bag of flour perfectly, which is great because it keeps anything out of it. And then I don't have to freeze my flour. But I probably go through a bag of flour like this every, I don't know, few weeks to a month, I would say. Just depends on how much I'm making. But where it's summer, I've been baking a lot more because I haven't been going to Costco as much and getting the kids school snacks. So I've been making everything from scratch. But it is just a great way to buy flour because I think it's like $10 for this huge bag of flour. And I feel like a pretty small bag of flour at the grocery store right now is about $10. So save a lot of money this way. And it's just nice because, like I said, I do like to make a lot of stuff, so I can make bread and treats and cakes and everything for the kids. And I just love that the container fits it perfectly. So here I am just filling it up before I'm finished and not realizing I probably should have waited to wipe this counter down until after I already put the flour in there, because I got it everywhere. But whatever, I ended up wiping it down again a second time. But yeah, just getting everything stocked and ready before we head outside. And that way, it's one less thing I have to worry about later. Plus, if I leave that bag of flour in the pantry, there's no doubt that the cats will try to get at it, and it just makes that a lot easier too. So I'm just cleaning it back up for the second time. And now the kitchen is clean except for the scraps that I have to give the pigs and the chickens, and I took some hamburger out for dinner to make burgers. And now it's clean until dinner, when it will be a disaster yet again. Also, if you are one of those people that feel like you just can't get ahead, the kids had cleaned up everything, and then as soon as I sat down, I realized they dumped everything back out again. How did that happen indeed? How'd you get out?
How do she?
So there's 2 of them that are out because there's only 3. Oh, there's Mr. Nathan. Let's let these big boys and girls out. Oh, big boy, I guess. Come on out. It's celery. Oh, I just walked into a web. Awesome.
Here, Mom, take this.
Hold it, please. I have to let the babies out. Oh, there you go. Hey, Mama. Let your babies out. Be free, little babies. Be free. Mama, I don't like how you're circling me like that. And no, she's not separated from her babies. She just kicked them off the nest and went back with the big birds. Now they're on their own. And there's Crazy Maple. Where are you going? Shoot, shoot. Time to give the piggy some food. Some scraps. So none of it ends up going to waste. All the stuff the kids don't eat. Oh, Biscuit, what did you do? Goodness, here.
Did they turn this place into rubbish?
They did. Look. Here you go. Just throw it like that so I can give you some water and distract you. Just a sec, bud.
Distract them.
This is one of the best things about having pigs, is not having to get rid of a lot of the scraps that normally wouldn't get eaten. Because they will eat everything. And they love it.
Me and you and Dad were up here last night trying to put the pigs in.
Yes.
We were trying to do that.
Took them no time at all to get this all dug up. We've only had them for a month. So I can imagine in a few months what it's going to look like when it's just all dirt. But they're growing. Happy pigs.